channel. Marie here from Just Live Your Thoughts. I honestly have a lot to say, and yes, based on the title of this video, this is my first ever pregnancy update. I was supposed to do this video with Marco, but since he is quite a busy man, I just decided to do this video by myself. And before we get started, guys, we just want to thank each and every one of you who has greeted us through our Instagram, our Facebook, and also YouTube. We are very, very grateful for you guys, and we're just extremely excited to share this part of our journey in our lives with you all. You guys have seen us from the very start, when we got married, moving to Italy, moving to a new home, and now we are going to start our own family. And also, I just wanted to add, if you guys hear background noises, cars passing by, someone honking the horn, bells ringing, please forgive me because the windows are wide open. It is summer here in Italy, and if you guys can see, I'm already sweating. Pregnancy and summer just doesn't mix. So I also have my little fan here if I get, too hot, and the doors also closed. So please forgive me if you guys hear background noises. So where do I start? I feel like I have a lot to tell you guys, but let me start from the beginning. If you guys haven't watched the pregnancy announcement video that I uploaded the other day, please go ahead and check the video up here, just so that you would be updated as to what's happening, and also so that you would know how we found out we were pregnant. And if you have watched the video, yes, you guys would have known that we found out we were pregnant on Father's Day, Philippines Father's Day, because the Father's Day here in Italy is a lot different. I think it's celebrated in February, whilst in the Philippines it's celebrated on June 21st. It was a very, very emotional day for the both of us. So this happened on a Sunday morning. I turned off the camera right away because I just needed a moment with Marco. As a vlogger, of course, we're still human beings. We share with you our experiences in our lives, but when things like this happen between a couple, it's something that you should always cherish. That's why I turned off the camera right away, but as soon as I turned it off, Marco started crying. And each time that he would look at the pregnancy test throughout the day, he would just tear up. It was such a beautiful thing to see my husband crying, because I don't usually see him cry, but this moment was just so special. I found out very, very early on in my pregnancy. So I was 4 weeks when I found out I was pregnant. So meaning to say that I found out I was pregnant exactly on the day that my period was due. Usually when people find out they're pregnant, they either wait for, their period to be delayed, so they wait for a week. But since me and Marco were very anxious, especially me, I just, couldn't wait. I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna wait for my period to be delayed. I'm just gonna test right now to see if I'm pregnant or not. And sure enough, pregnancy test was just blazing positive. And when I say blazing positive, sometimes, women, when they try to test, it's like blurred lines. So the second line is a blurred line, it's a faint line, so you don't know if you are pregnant or not, and you have a doubt. When I tested, that first time, it was blazing red. So I'm like, wow, I really am pregnant. As I mentioned in my video, guys, me and Marco really wanted to try to have a baby, or wanted to have a baby. So when I say try to have a baby, it means to really monitor the days when I was fertile. So if you guys don't know, a woman is only fertile for a specific window in a month. So if you are trying to get pregnant, when people say we're trying to conceive, they really track down when they're most fertile, and then they make love or they have sex during that time, because they want to make a baby, and that's the most fertile time. And I learned a lot. I learned so much because I also joined a Facebook group where women are trying to conceive. I learned that there are a lot of women out there who has taken years for them to conceive. When we saw this, because I would always tell Marco, that there's a woman here, there are 3 women here who have been trying to conceive for 7 years, 15 years, 10 years. When we found out that we were pregnant, I think we were both emotional to know the fact that we have just been blessed by one without even trying, so hard. And I don't want to trigger anyone or any woman who has been trying for a few years or a few months, because I know how sensitive this topic can be. But when we found out that we were pregnant, we were just really emotional, because we're like, wow, we are so blessed. We are very, very fortunate that, God gave us this beautiful gift that we didn't really even have to try. We tried for only a month. The next month we were pregnant right away. It was just a beautiful feeling. We are extremely blessed. So we didn't tell Marco's family right away, and the reason for that is because we wanted to surprise them, and we were waiting for Marco's brother to come home because he was gonna come for a visit. But in the end, we couldn't wait any longer because I was really bloated, and that was on my 5th week. During my 5th week of pregnancy, I was extremely bloated. I will pop up a picture here to show you guys what I look like. I looked like I was already 6 months pregnant just with bloat. I had so much gas, I had so much water in me, it just made me really uncomfortable. And each time that we would go to like my in-laws' place, I would always need to wear something loose because my bloat would show. They know that I'm working out. They would be like, okay, what the heck is happening to you? Why is your stomach so bloated? And we didn't want them to find out just in a way like, oh my god, are you pregnant? Wanted it to be a surprise, and we were very successful in that. So we told them when I was around 5, nearing the end of my 5th week, I believe. And that turned out to be a very emotional day for everyone again, because this is the first grandchild and great-grandchild from Marco's side. And you guys may wonder why my family or friends is not included in the video that I created. It's because when I told my brother and when I told my friends, I was just super overwhelmed that I wasn't able to record. And I was, talking to them on my phone. And I think with the iPhone, you can record quickly. With an Android, I think you have to actually download an app to be able to, record the screen. But yes, I was able to tell my family, of course, in the Philippines, and also my friends. I'm completely blabbing here, and I forgot to tell you guys, like, where am I at with my pregnancy. So I'm currently 10 weeks and 1 day to be exact. So yes, I am still on my 1st trimester. To be honest, guys, we have thought long and hard about it. We were going to tell you guys about this beautiful news of ours after our 1st trimester, because if you guys don't know, the 1st trimester is usually the most sensitive, and usually people wait to tell the public after the 1st trimester because that's like an okay sign, like your baby is good, everything is going well, your baby is growing, the heartbeat is good, the morning symptoms have maybe stopped, or the symptoms have stopped. But we decided to tell you guys, not because we were so anxious, that's just one reason, but it's because this channel has always been about sharing our experiences with you, whether it be processing papers to moving to Italy, getting married. It's always been about our experiences. And so we decided, whether we be in our 1st trimester, 2nd trimester, it's an experience that we will share with you at the end of the day. So yes, I am currently 10 weeks and 1 day pregnant. I already have a baby bump, but I don't know if it is like bloat, but I feel less bloated than I was when I was on week 6 and 5. Let me show you guys real quick what my baby bump looks like. Okay, so this is what it looks like. As you guys can see, yeah, it's there, it's right here. But it's obviously not as pronounced as, someone who is 13 or 15 weeks pregnant, because I'm only 10 weeks, but we will get there. So now let's talk about the symptoms that I've felt on my 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th week. This is the main reason why I was missing in action for 2 to 3 weeks, and you guys know that. I was consistent in uploading videos, like talking about workouts, and then all of a sudden I just disappeared. You guys know that I was doing a slim thigh challenge, and then I just disappeared. And the reason for that is this little bump. I felt really horrible on my 5th and 6th week. Like I said, I was really bloated on my 5th and 6th week. And then after the 6th week kick in, I started feeling nausea. No vomiting, but just nauseated every single day. And not just in the morning, but throughout the day. And I don't know if it's the heat, considering that it's summer here in Italy, maybe that's an addition to it. It was just a horrible feeling. Each time that I brushed my teeth, it was just torture for me, because I would always gag. My gag reflex was just just amazing. You can ask Marco about that. My gag reflex was just all over the place. It was a horrible feeling. You're nauseated once you wake up, you're super exhausted. It's just something that I'm like, wow, I'm really pregnant. So those are the 2 symptoms. Exhaustion, I was really exhausted. Every time I woke up, I still felt tired. And then it was a must. It was a must that I take naps. But these aren't even naps. Let's say 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. So that's like almost 2 hours. This little bub here is really making me exhausted. It's taken every energy that I had. It's a beautiful and ugly feeling at the same time. I did try vlogging. There were times that I vlogged in the morning. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try and vlog today. But then it just wouldn't work out. Like I would feel extremely exhausted in the afternoon. And if there's something I'm thankful for, it's Marco, because he's been extremely patient with me, and he's been very supportive. So I'm very thankful for him. If you guys can remember, me and Marco went to Puglia for our summer vacation, and yes, I was already pregnant then. I was 7 weeks going into 8 weeks pregnant, and the reason why I was only able to vlog for one day, because even in Puglia, even by the beach, I wasn't feeling great. I felt nausea all day, and we would stay at the beach. I still felt nauseated, just my world was spinning. To be honest guys, I felt horrible for Marco, because I feel that he wasn't able to enjoy, last year we were able to stay up, we were able to drink, but this year it's just completely different, and he understands that. But I just felt really bad, because I felt like he didn't enjoy it as much as last year. Like he said, it's part of the journey, it's part of what we're going through. So that's the reason why I was wearing a high-waisted, because I had a little bump already that time. So we have already, of course, gone to our appointments. So we've already had 2 appointments so far. First appointment was on our 6th week, confirming that we were pregnant. And then when we came back from Puglia, when I was around 9 weeks and 1 day. It's July 23. One Direction turns 10 years. That's the most important thing. I don't know when I'm going to be uploading this, guys, but in a different video, you guys would have known that I'm pregnant. We're pregnant. We are on our way now to our 2nd appointment. The reason why we're going at 9 p.m. is because this is the only available time. Because
then the doctor is on holiday.
Yes.
As today is the 23rd of July. So his next available slot was going to be
when he comes back,
30th of August. Yeah, it's way too long.
Which would be after my first trimester. Should be turning 9 weeks tomorrow. Yay! And we'll talk about more of that in a different video. But yeah, I'm just vlogging today. Hopefully we can do maybe we can film inside, just to show you guys how big our little munchkin is. It's completely empty. The hard thing is that I can't breathe in this mask anymore. And this is our 2nd ultrasound when I was 9 weeks and 1 day. So our little bub here is actually upside down. So I don't know what he or she is doing, maybe doing some TikTok. The doctor said, oh my goodness, he's upside down. So this is the head, and these are the legs here. We are very excited to meet this little guy or girl, and we're excited to find out the gender. So my doctor here in Italy is actually a guy, and the good thing about it is he speaks English. It's a great thing because of course I'm able to express how I feel. Communication is always good when it comes to pregnancy. Now on my 10th week, or maybe around sometime next week, I'm going to be doing a prenatal screening. So meaning to say that they're going to check my blood just to see if the baby is okay. It's a screening, or it's a test if there's anything wrong with the baby that we aren't able to see through the ultrasound. It is extremely expensive, but we want to do it just to make sure that everything is good. We want to make sure that the baby is safe, that the baby is healthy, and also we are going to find out what the baby's gender is. Now me and Marco, we both want a baby girl because girls are just a lot cuter than baby boys. But if we are given a baby boy, then we are more than happy, of course, to have that. But what do you think, guys? Do you guys think we're going to have a baby girl or a baby boy? Now we've been thinking about if we're gonna have, a gender reveal, but it's just kind of hard to do it, especially with a family, especially with a pandemic still happening. So I guess we shall see. We shall see what we do with the gender reveal. And I think that pretty much sums up everything, guys. I will still continuously, share with you my pregnancy updates, not bi-weekly. Maybe I'll do it every 2 weeks just to let you guys know how I'm doing. Now my symptoms started slowly going away on my 9th week, which was last week. So my nausea is gone. And it's funny because Marco bought me a spray that the doctor prescribed to me. Once he bought it, my nausea started going away. So this little bub here is just kind of like playing around with us. I still have a little bit of gag reflex when I brush my teeth, and I am not feeling super exhausted anymore like I was when I was on my 5th and 6th week. I still try to take naps, but For the past 2 days, I haven't been taking naps. So I think I am slowly but surely getting back on my feet. Things change. Every week is just different. There are days when I feel less tired. There are days when I feel more tired. There are days when I feel less pregnant. There are days when I feel more pregnant. So I cannot really say what's going to happen next week. All I pray for and hope for is just a super healthy baby. It's really great, you know, it's a blessing. It's indeed a blessing for us. Sorry for the long blab, guys. I had just so much to tell you. We will end it here. I will see you guys on the next vlog. I will be vlogging. Finally, I don't have to hide my stomach. So yes, if you guys enjoyed this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And also, if you haven't subscribed to my channel and you want to follow us on our journey, please go ahead and click on that subscribe button just so that you are updated with my upcoming vlogs and videos. And also, don't forget to hit that notification bell just so that you're notified once I upload another one. It's been great once again, guys. Thank you guys from the bottom of our hearts. We are very, very grateful for you. We will see you on the next vid. Bye for now.